Afternoon and welcome back to the wonderful Western Province Cricket Club. We are just about to start game 4 of the day. We have the Puktoon Warriors from Glasgow in Scotland taking on ShareTrip from Dhaka in Bangladesh. Should be a cracker of a game, and the pitch is playing pretty well. There's been a few good games here today. Scores have been on par with about between 130 and 160, and these two teams will be looking to open their World Champs tours with a win. Puktoon Warriors won the toss and decided to bat first. If you look at their record, they played 25, won 18, only lost 3, so a good team. Their win ratio of 72% with a national ranking of 4 and a world ranking of 865. We're underway. Game 4. So the opening batter, Hanain Sahel with Abdul Malik. And opening bowler, Abdul Al Imran. Dabbed it down to third man just for a single, just to get going. Back in the commentary box is the main man, Zahir.
How's about bit of a walkover earlier, the Pink Panthers. Definitely showing that they mean business, but it's the Puktoon Warriors up against ShareTrip. Some Hunain Usail and Abdul Rahman Malik. The Puktoon Warriors from Glasgow. What a side. And the ShareTrip all the way from Dhaka, Bangladesh.
Correct.
I've managed to spend a bit of time in Dhaka over the years, and
it's a busy place.
Mate, the traffic jam is one for one in a million. One in a million. But thoroughly enjoyed my time in Bangladesh. I've done it a few times, and really it's been an experience on each occasion. Love their cricket, absolutely love their cricket. The passion, for the game. Every single is shared like a boundary.
Yeah.
So yeah. In every little hook and corner, that's where they're playing the game.
Yep.
So I'm sure this ShareTrip side, they will love being out here in Cape Town. We spoke earlier about the English being down here. I think this is even a greater treat for these young men.
So one of the great things about this tournament is the friends you make. Everyone from different parts of the world. A lot of the teams have become friends for life.
And that's the beauty of this game, that no matter how old you are, you're still making friends out in the middle.
Exactly.
And that's I think that's greater value than any 50 or 100 you'll ever make.
Absolutely.
And particularly on tour.
Yeah, as we said, what goes on tour
stays on tour. None of these boys are telling what happened down in Cape Town for the next couple of weeks.
So, circumspect start by Puktoon Warriors, just 2 off the first over. Ian Ahmed is next bowler in the attack. His left arm over. Just hasn't got his run up quite right. Sun's out here at the beautiful Western Province Cricket Club. We are situated just under the mountain. What a place. Just clipped down to the long one for a single. Tries to look for 2, but sides against it. Big thank you to our umpires this week. They are unbelievable. They do such a good job. Without them, this tournament wouldn't be possible. Ooh, played all around it. Just the pads just down to third man. Leg by.
Do love seeing a left armour. Iman Ahmed, just nice easy action at the crease.
your take on the recent Proteas at the T20 World Cup in Australia?
The less we talk about that, the better, hey? I think, unfortunately, that's a wicket, yeah.
Swing and a miss. You hit, I miss.
I think you got that one wrong there, man.
I hit, you miss.
Yeah, there we go. All the excitement getting the better of my colleague here. But Iman Ahmed, he'll pick up the first scalp for the ShareTrip. As we said, a beautiful left arm just going across. But I think Puktoon had only one option there, and that was going large.
He was trying to hit it here into the commentary box.
Aiming at us. But he'll be on his way. And first wicket down for the Puktoon Warriors.
There's highlights of that. Just swinging beautifully. Well bowled there, Ahmed. Opens your accounts on the World Champs Tour. Your first wicket.
It's I think the Puktoon Warriors, they're looking. I think they've had a look at the other sides and realised that they needed to take on this first 10, particularly against the wind, and might not be the wisest option though, because Iman Ahmed, he's on the money here. It's new batter is Amir Shazad. Yeah, he'll want to get himself in a little bit, just assess the conditions. He's the fourth game of the day, so plenty of cricket on the surface. As you can see, it's got quite a few dark patches there, just where and he's taking his guard and there's a puff of dust. So very much, I think, a lot more familiar to the boys of Dhaka than
exactly.
Glasgow.
Yeah. I had a good chat with Andrew, the groundsman, a few days ago. So give it out, IBW.
Iman Ahmed, he is on a hat-trick here.
It didn't look like it his bat there.
Amir Shazad, I think in any other league, mate, you might be cop a fine for showing your bat there to the umpire.
Let's see the highlights of that.
He's not, he's absolutely no bat involved there.
Absolutely plum. The umpire had no doubts in giving
100% correct. And Iman Ahmed,
the treaded finger.
Could it be the first hat-trick of the LSM World Champions? World Champs. LMS World Champs. Keep on saying LSM.
Okay, so the new batter comes into bat with his sunglasses.
That is the coolest cricketer I've ever seen in my life.
Mohid Ralph.
That reminds me of DJ Khalid, man.
Yeah. Isn't Brian Lawrence the batter with his glasses?
I don't know what that. Mohid Ralph, he's facing a hat-trick ball, sunglasses, no helmet. It's all in a day's work here.
Cool as a cucumber. Let's see. The Puktoon Warriors don't like that LBW decision, but nothing they can do now. It's he's out. Oh, absolutely plumb.
Stone dead.
It was going underneath middle. And now we have a hat-trick. As I said, this could be the first hat-trick of the Last Man Stands World Champs here in the mother city. Okay, so they've brought in a slip. Well, fly slip. Now he looks like he's going back to third man. Mid-wicket's up. Mohid Ralph on strike. I've got a funny feeling about this. Point is up. Long off is up. Mid off. So is mid on. There we go. Hat-trick ball. Ian Ahmed. The ball there!
And it's a hat-trick ball! What a player! Iman Ahmed!
First ball hits his bat on the pitch in absolute disbelief has just happened.
Iman Ahmed, take a bow. You have sent Mohid Ralph, arguably the coolest cricketer we've ever seen, on his way for the first ball tuck. It is all happening here at the Wally Watson Oval. We've got a hat-trick.
What a start to this game. Puktoon Warriors in all sorts of trouble now.
We have a look there.
Played all around it.
That is fantastic stuff there. He just knew he needed to keep it on the stumps. He needed to, that was giving himself a chance. And that's exactly what he did.
Unbelievable scenes here at Western Province Cricket Club.
Let's clip that. If you're looking for moment of the day, you don't need to look any further than Iman Ahmed. Because Moed, he hasn't seen that one and he's on his way.
Okay, so ShareTrip are off to a flyover start here. Not so much for the Puktoon Warriors. They are 4 for 3. Ian Ahmed's figures of 3 for 1 in 1 over.
If you were looking for heroes at the LMS, you've come to the right place at the Wally Watson Oval, because Ian Ahmed has turned this game on its head with 3 wickets in his first over. It's not every day you take a hat-trick, and he will remember that the day he came to Cape Town, and that was the ball. That's the one that did it.
He played all around. Didn't even get his foot forward.
He had no chance. No chance. Look at him. He's a legend, though. His
glasses.
He's Ahmed. Look at him. He's upset.
That's another fine. So this is Imran back into the attack. It was well bowled.
It's all happening at the WWW.
Unbelievable scenes here in the blazing sunshine of Cape Town. Just try to cut that down to third man, but just misses it. One thing for sure, these pitches played been a good contest between bat and ball today. It's been a bit in it for the batters and the bowlers, which is a sign of a good wicket. Oh, he's bowled him! It's gone under his bat.
I think we could be in for a record lowest total here. Let's get out the stats, because the ShareTrip are on fire here against the Puktoon Warriors.
So that's 4 for 4.
Have you seen a scorecard like that before? 4 for 4.
Not in a very long time. I think these batsmen are not reading the situation well. They're sort of going back and not getting forward. The next batter in is Waka. Again, it has kept a bit low, but just got to get forward on these wickets. A flying start for ShareTrip in their campaign here. For everyone watching around the world, on the LMS world, this is going to be a team to watch. The bowlers have been disciplined. Good lines, putting the Puktoon Warriors under pressure from ball 1. Now they're 4 for 4.
It's Abdullah Al Imran. He's also been on the money. This seam attack of Bangladesh, they've Bangladesh, at least ShareTrip from Bangladesh, they've been really haven't missed a beat since the start of this innings.
Starting behind that has Waka Ralph, still on naught. Okay, so after 3 overs, score is 4 for 4.
Not a scorecard the Puktoon Warriors would have liked to see at the start of this innings. But I'm sure if you offered it to ShareTrip, they would have taken it and run for all money, particularly this man, Iman Ahmed. The man on a hat-trick. He's got a hat-trick already. Could he take a fiver? Is that going to be the first fiver of the tournament?
Absolutely. I've got a funny feeling about this. So I think could be all sorts of records broken here this afternoon. Well, ball, he's pitched it up.
Iman Ahmed has just looked a class above everything we've seen today thus far. It's the first left armer as well. We spoke about it earlier. That's all we wanted to see. And Iman's come on and he's turned on the heat here for the ShareTrip. He's gone up for another shot. He's gone up and it's another one for Iman Ahmed. It's his fourth one of the innings.
It's all happening here. The Wally Wilson Oval. Another wicket for ShareTrip, and the Puktoon Warriors are in all sorts of bother.
He is giving the umpire plenty of work there. And
score
that's
is 4 for 5.
I think we could be in for a short afternoon here.
Yeah. Oh, it's stone dead.
Just absolutely plumb. No need to review that. Keep on walking, young man. Put your bat under the arm. We'll see you next time.
So, Shezi is the new man in as he strides to the crease with the team in all sorts of strife. I think the ShareTrip guys might have to have a net afterwards, given that the game might be over in a...
Okay, that's all an early into the first day, but that was it crashed into his pad. I think he might have a blue mark on his knee there. That's how plumb that was.
Sheesh. Okay, so
what a scorecard. Wherever you are, take a screenshot of that because you don't see that very often. The Puktoon Warriors in all sort of trouble at 4 for 5. But it's this man, Iman Ahmed. Look at his figures. 4 for 1.
4 for 1.
In 7 balls.
He could get himself onto the best bowling figures list this evening.
Oh! Ooh! That was as close as you'll get to a fiver, young man. He's swinging it around the corner here at the moment. It's almost as if the Puktoon Warriors, they know what's coming. They just don't know what to do with it.
So 2 balls left of this over. Oh, swing and a miss by Sherez Hossain.
Iman Ahmed, just get it on the sticks, mate. Just get it on the sticks and you'll be in business. No need to swing it and hoop it.
This wasn't too far from crashing its off stump there.
This is what I'm not understanding. You've got the team 4 for 5. What is the long leg and all these men out of the boundary? Get them all up there. Get them.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more.
Get them up.
Shezi's off the mark with a single down to fine leg.
I think if Iman Ahmed continues like that, there might be an SA20 side calling for a wildcard signing here, because he is turning it on here for the ShareTrip side from Bangladesh.
Okay, so after 4 overs, the score reads 5 for 5 or 4.
What a performance by every single time I look up and I just want to take a shot. 4 for 4, 5 for 5. Doesn't get any better than this, does it?
As a ShareTrip supporter, not too much a Puktoon Warrior.
Nah, I think the Puktoon Warriors, they'll have a lot to think about here.
So Abdul Imran's going to bowl his third over.
Definitely an afternoon to be at the Worley Watson Oval. We saw lots of lusty hitting early in the day, and now we see. And now
There's going to be a run out now.
that's all you need when
really
you're suffering a collapse.
Yeah,
there has to be a runner. And I think it's all just got a bit much for the Puktoon Warriors here. That sound like the fines meetings are in full flow, yeah.
I was just about to say, I'm not sure the cameras can pan over, but the teams, the Pink Panthers and the NVPV are getting stuck into some beers, it seems. Great way to end the game with a few fines. So these two batters have got 16 overs to bat. Let's hope they can build some sort of innings. Push it out to backward point. No single there. 2 balls to go in this over.
Abdullah Imran, he's been equally impressive for ShareTrip. Shining is working on that ball there.
Yeah.
Really wanting to give it all.
Ooh. So.
A rare single for the
Exactly.
Puktoon Warriors.
Dr. Ralph just went down to
Waka Rahoof.
1-1.
What a name, Waka Rahoof. Just managing to play it into the covers. Are they coming back for two? That's got to be a run out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is.
Suicidal run that. There was never 2 on there.
We always knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Whenever it was in every collapse, there has to be one. There just has to be a run out.
Just the cricketing god's always going to throw that on you. But what were they thinking? There was never 2. It was in his hand.
The moment he turned, he looked up, he knew he was in all sorts of trouble. And when the bails were taken off, he turned around immediately and looked at his mate and said,
"What are you doing?
You've left me standing."
So, it's another wicket down for the Puktoon Warriors. The score is 8 for 5. 4.4 overs. There's a bit of a chat going on with the umpire. I think they're just checking something on the live score.
I think for the Puktoon Warriors, it's still a long tournament remaining, and I think basically just get some batting practice in, try and not focus too much on the scoreboard, and basically just try and bat as many overs out as possible, because they've got a game tomorrow again, and you want to take a little bit of confidence into that game. So this one might be, all she wrote, but there's plenty of games left.
Absolutely.
And you might not come up against Iman Ahmed tomorrow, and have just a better time of it. So knuckle down and play for the badge.
Absolutely.
And a bit of character there. So we're also 1 wicket away from the last man standing.
Stands already, yep.
Who's going to be Waka Rauf or Zaryab Khan? My money's on
You go with your boy Waka Rauf.
Waka Rauf. I think he showed a bit of good technique getting the ball down the ground there. I'm thinking he might enjoy batting by himself for 18 overs or something to that effect. Just a nice little net.
Yeah.
I think my colleague alongside me is getting ready for the late night festivities, are they?
No, I've just been offered a brand new coat.
The boys are warming you up.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's that man, Iman Ahmed again. He still has 2 overs remaining.
Looking for his 5th wicket here.
It seems like he's been bowling forever. My only criticism of the ShareTrip is not understanding why we have anybody on the boundary at this stage. I'd get, if I was Ahmed, I'd want 3 slips.
Yeah.
Want a gully. I want my 5th wicket.
Yeah. So you don't have enough fielders for that field.
Just possibly just going along with the arm there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a highly entertaining first 5 overs. We've seen a bit of everything.
Yep.
Not enough overs for wickets at the moment.
Absolutely.
You'll definitely want the highlights package of this a bit later. It's Iman Ahmed. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Get the gully in there. There we go. Just so much shape.
Okay, so big sweeper size. Got an edge down. It's missed 3rd man. It's gone down for 4.
Is that a boundary? Listen to the applause down at the bottom from the Puktoon Warriors squad.
Big
Sounded like Zaryab Khan raising his bat for a century there. That was the applause that he got from his mates.
You're going to need a few more of those to get the score up to anything that's sort of respectable.
So it's Ahmed had spoilt his figures a tad bit. Oh, what another. That's just beautiful. Just shape and swing here. And that's his first unsuccessful over.
So 6 overs done. The score is 13 for 6.
You've heard correctly. 13 for 6.
Zaryab Khan, 4-5. Waka Rauf, 1-5.
Top scorer of the day is Zaryab Khan. He, that little edge down to 3rd man.
Current batting scorecard's not going to make for good reading if you're a Puktoon Warrior fan.
Travelled a long way from Scotland to come out here. And we do hope
Conditions will be very different to what they used to.
We've got a new bowler. It's Latiful Azam Badun. That is very well played there by Waka Rauf. My money's still, that's my last man, Waka Rauf.
Definitely Zaryab Khan for me. That's going to be... Ooh, swing and a miss. It's another dot. So what would your tactic be now as a batter? Would you just try?
I'm batting. It's a net for me. It's a net for me.
Yeah.
I'm telling all the boys have a seat there. I'm getting my eye in for tomorrow. Because if I make 5, I'm opening the batting tomorrow. I'm getting first strike.
Yeah.
You know, I'm walking into all my batters and saying, move aside. I'm coming out there. So
Absolutely.
it's just
So what were you saying your role is in the SA 20?
so all the social media that you see out there, the Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok these days as well. Yes. So yeah, just managing that side, managing a couple of guys who put together all that content. Yeah. And then there's a catch out in deep, and that's taken.
There's another wicket.
Is he put it down? Has he put it down?
Khan.
No, he hasn't. He's
dropped it.
No, he's taken it. He's taken it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's taken it. I just didn't understand why Zover Khan was running back to the. He thought he just should have carried on his way. He was. It's actually a very good catch there by
very good catch.
The short third man.
So you were right. It was Waka Ralph. Sorry. So it's the 5th wicket.
So that's the 7th one that's gone down. It's and it will be the last man's Waka Ralph.
Yep, you were right. So it's 14 for 7 of 7.
14 for 7 for 7. It's been a fantastic bowling display, and now backed up by the fielders as well, by the Bangladeshis. Must be loving diving on this lush green outfield. And Iman Ahmed, he's coming back for his 5th.
Waka Ralph, let's see how he plays this. Is he going to be looking for the boundaries, or is he going to be running 2s in the gaps?
It is absolutely. I know he's had all his success. That's Iman Ahmed, 3.1 overs, 4 for 6, dream figures there.
1.88 economy.
I know he's had all his success over the wicket, but I would come just one ball around the wicket directly at the stumps.
Bowling!
What do I know? Take a bow, young man. Iman Ahmed. That is 5 for 6, says Iman Ahmed. What do we know? We said go around the wicket. Why go around when you can swing it at that pace? As we look at the replay again, castling middle stump, and he's stood out there for the crowd as the picture. Fantastic display. Iman Ahmed take a bow, and the Puktoon Warriors are dismissed for 14. Is that a record lowest score? Do we have some facts on that? That's the wickets. 5 for 6 is Iman Ahmed.
He's
the lowest score in LMS ever? Close?
Yeah, it's not something we like to promote too often. But I think there was a game this year in one of the London leagues. Team was bowled for 9.
Ouch. That's it there. He's getting all the applause that he deserves as Iman Ahmed. His teammates are giving him a fair round of applause as he leads them off.
3.2 overs. 5 for 6. That's definitely going to be a PB.
There we go.
I don't even think the ShareTrip guys have even run up the sweats at all.
I was about to say, the jumpers are still on. They've done the business here. What a performance by ShareTrip Warriors, particularly that man, Iman Ahmed. His teammates congratulate him as he walks off. And we'll see you back in a short while to probably watch a very short reply by the ShareTrip batters.
Exactly. Look forward to seeing you then.
Well, can they defend it?
0 chance.
We'll see you back. That's the scorecard. There you go. Shira, as they said, he was run out. Zayab Khan fell to Azam Badon. But from after there, it was just Imran Ahmed, and that man Ahmed once more. Top score as the boundary there by Hussein and Khan. A little outside edge there. That the rest, we've got 3 ducks on the table. And lots of poultry for supper tonight. As the Puktoon Warriors, they'll go home and just think about their performances. And we'll see you in a short while.
Sorry, we are back here for the second innings. Start with a wide by
That's not an ideal start when you're just defending 14, Ross, and
yeah.
to start with a wide down the leg side by Zayab Khan. Remember, if you missed it, it happened all in a flash.
Yeah.
But ShareTrip, they require just 15 for victory. And Zayab, he's not helping the cause at all. Yeah, that's 5 wides. That actually 8 wides. Second one.
Yeah, second one.
That's 8 wide. So the total goes up to 10.
Hold on. It was 3, 7, 4 and 3.
One big maths college letting me down there. So it's so it's 9 after the just one ball.
And they're chasing
14. We had a wager on how long would they get to 14.
Win 3 overs.
I think it might have changed now.
Oh, it's just clipped down to mid-wicket. Our main man there, the sunglasses on. Why would you not be wearing sunglasses in this beautiful sunshine in Cape Town?
I think he's just done an ankle there. He put his foot on the ball, and I think he might have just done an ankle.
Oh no, that doesn't look good. It's one of those things in cricket when you, like, the natural thing is like on a boundary trying to stop the ball, put your foot down, but it's the worst thing to do because a ball onto the ankle.
That's not a sight that you want to see. The big man possibly just twisting an ankle there, putting his foot on the ball.
It's
not ideal.
Day for him to remember. He's done this. Plus, he was the hat trick.
He was the hat trick hero as well. So definitely not a great start here to the LMS for the Puktoon Warrior.
Puktoon Warriors.
Getting the resources on there now. It's just unfortunately going from bad to worse for the Puktoon Warriors.
Yep.
They've been dismissed for 14. First 2 balls have been wides. One went for a boundary. And now one of their gun players are being stitched off, unfortunately.
The required rate, 5 of 98 balls.
That will do wonders for the ShareTrip for their net run rate, that's for sure. Their net run rate will be boosted dramatically.
Our Rebels, one of the Rebels guys just walked past us. They've got a full tray of brandy and Coke.
I think it might be a long night for the Rebels.
Yep. So it looks like we're nearly ready to go again. Here at West Bronx Cricket Club, coming to an end, day 1 of the World Champs. 36 teams from around the world taking part, all of which have either won their national tournaments or won qualification through a regional final. So as we get towards the latter stages of this tournament at the end of the week, as you'll sure appreciate, the standard will considerably increase.
I think it's been a good day overall. We saw a fantastic game between the Royals, the Yankee Royals, and also the Tweedledikkies, isn't it? Yeah, Tweedledikkies. I thought that one went down to the final ball. Actually, had it been struck for 6, it would have been a 12, and the Lickies would have got over the line. So definitely there was some high quality cricket in there. And this morning as well, the Shawani old boys, they also showed a bit of fight. So we are seeing some good cricket
Sorry for the delay, guys. We should be looking like we're ready to go again. I think the technical issues on the live score, but in saying that, you could probably count these runs without the live score.
I think the Puktoon Warriors was just finding their 12th man to come on for the injured teammate.
Let's hope he's okay. Okay, so 5 runs to win. That's another wide.
That takes the total up to 13. And now just 2 required for the win. It's quite bizarre how this has all turned out, to be honest.
I was hoping forward to a cracker of a game to commentate.
I think this is the shortest game I've ever done.
Yeah.
And that would have been the cherry on the cake had it been given.
I shouldn't be appealing.
It's all happening here at the Willie Watson Oval when the commentators, they really do feel for this Puktoon Warriors side. And when the commentators are willing them on to get a wicket.
It's supposed to be objective.
Yeah, no. We all definitely always, we love an underdog, don't we? So Zayab, he's got 1 ball remaining in the over.
Do you think they reversed the batting order?
That should be the end of the game.
Scores are tied.
Scores are tied.
And that is the end of the over. It's made it through 1 over. Score is 14 for 1. 14 for noughts after 1, sorry.
14 for no wicket, yeah. Sabit Hussain, he's got 8. And Clayton Keith, he's 6. I think he's a ringer from South Africa.
How many balls in this over until?
1. 1. Calling it 1.
No, I'm gonna go 2.
Calling it 1, yeah. I'm backing Clayton Keith to free his arms here. He's got the shirt my roof, but that is definitely Clayton Keith.
So a bit disheartening this for the Puktoon Warriors, but as long as they can learn from it.
They'll go back and looks like this is a genuine quick bowler, judging by where the wicketkeeper is standing. He's Abdul.
He's actually not. He's trying to be a fielder there.
And they've got a slip in. Let's see how it goes. And that is the winning runs down the ground. That is the end of the game, and I think easily the shortest game we've ever commentated on in my career, at least. And that's 15 for no wicket, 1 after 1.1 overs. Sabit Hussain, he's got 8, and Clayton Keith hitting the winning runs, 7. It's been a bit of a harsh lessons learnt by the Puktoon Warriors, and they will hope they're going home tonight that it only gets better for them, and we do too. And hope our main guy, he's fit to take the field tomorrow as well. Ross, has been great. It's been a lovely afternoon.
Thanks,
and we hope to share some more time with you tomorrow.
Awesome. Look forward to that, buddy. Thanks,